is Dwayne Matthews, and I'm going to tell you why I choose to show a contribution to Martin Luther King. I chose Martin Luther King to contribute to because he has done so much for the Black community. As well as we all know, Martin Luther King was a famous man that fought for equality for all African Americans. He's a big reason why to this day we get closer and closer into having a racist-free economy. Martin Luther King has taught me to that's something that you can do anything you want to if you really have faith in it. And inspire others, and hard work will always be rewarded no matter what. Now we're going to get into all of those things that he did while also learning about the things he did. Martin Luther King was born on January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. He grew up having both parents in his life. He also had a sister named Christine King and a brother named A.D. King. He had a normal life besides the segregated rules and laws. Martin Luther King was a Baptist minister and a civil rights activist who had seismic impact on race relations in the United States. Beginning in the 1950s, among his many efforts, King headed to the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. Martin Luther King thought that everyone was equal in his eyes. He did not see color. All he saw was a human being, no matter what your skin color was. No matter what you looked like, no matter what you sounded like. He was the definition of a genuine human being. He inspired me to never judge a human by their appearance. The way he carried himself as a human being was very significant. While he was marching around cities going miles and miles, he never complained or used violence. No matter what they did to him, they spit on him, punched him, and kicked him. No matter what, he maintained his composure and didn't let it get to him. Here are three of his nonviolent sayings. The first one is, nonviolence is a way of life for courageous people. The second one is, nonviolence chooses love instead of hate. The third one is, nonviolence believes that the universe is on the side of justice. While doing all this, he was also inspiring African Americans such as Rosa Parks and Patrice Lumumba. After all of this, he got recognized even by the president. Some of his rewards he got was, he broke barriers with the Birmingham campaign. He also gave a speech that altered the course of history. He was also the youngest person ever to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. Another underrated accomplishment was he led the Montgomery bus boycott. He also founded the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. And he also led the Great March on Washington, even changed the world throughout the peaceful contest. And this is why I contribute to Mr. Martin Luther King. He did so much for us. Here are 10 other facts. In 1957, Martin Luther King Jr. and other civil rights activists formed the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. The organization aims to harness the power of Black churches to fight against racial injustice and segregation laws. On April 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested during a nonviolent protest in Birmingham, Alabama. While in jail, King wrote the famous letter from Birmingham jail in response to a statement by 8 white clergymen criticizing the civil rights protests. On August 28, 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his historic and influential I Have a Dream speech during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. The march was a massive gathering. Approximately 250,000 people came, making it one of the largest political rallies for human rights in American history to this day. He was the first Black person to be named Time Man of the Year. MLK improvised part of his speech, aka I Have a Dream speech. An assassination attempt affirmed his faith in nonviolence. King is the only non-president whose birthday is a national holiday. King started college at the age of 15. The King family paid hospital bills for Julia Roberts' birth, and Martin Luther King was arrested over 30 times. And this is why I show my contribution to Mr. Martin Luther King. He did so much for us. Thank you for your time and thanks for listening.
That's good, son. That's good. That was a whole lot better than your first one you did.